All right, so decided to go ahead and paint this cedar tongue and groove ceiling. I'm going to use a Kills Original. That's an oil-based stain blocking primer. Might take 2 coats of that. Going to catch it up in the skylight. This is what I'm using. It's a spray gun extension. You can adjust the angles. I can probably spray this right from the ground, so. Got everything covered. This is my Graco 695. Kills Original. Gonna be nice and bright white in here. After I get it primed, I'm going to use Richard's Satin Signature Series. Going to get it mixed to bright white. Just too dark in here, so sorry guys, I'm painting this wood today. I'm going to also exchange the old can lights with some LED can lights, retrofit, which makes it real convenient for replacing. So I'll get some video after I get it primed.
All right, I wanted to get some quick footage while the primer wasn't on the whole ceiling, just to show how dark that ceiling was. And the Kills really isn't a bright white, it's kind of an off-white. So as you can see, that ceiling was dark. It's so much brighter just with the first coat of primer on there. All right, here's my ceiling after I sprayed it with 2 coats of the Kills Original. That's the oil-based stain blocking primer. It's so much brighter in here. I'm psyched. I can't wait to spray the bright white satin paint. So that's even with the windows covered and skylights covered, so it's going to be so much brighter in here. That's what it needed. But stay tuned. I'm going to show you how I spray these ceilings out with the satin paint and my airless sprayer.
All right guys, it's time to put the top coat on the primed cedar ceiling that was too dark. It's primed with the oil-based stain blocking primer called Kills. I primed it twice with that. Let the first coat dry and then did it again. So for the top coat, I'm going to be spraying a Richard's Signature Series satin. It's going to be just a satin white. Love this paint. It goes on so smooth, sprays good. It's interior or exterior, and it just flows. I mean, if you're anywhere near Richard's paint, I highly recommend it. Been doing this a long time. I've used all the top name brands, and this one surpasses them all. So check it out. I'll put a link in the description to the store locator, and also that way you'll be able to see if there's a Richard's around you, and also put a link to this Satin Signature Series paint. One trick I always do is if I'm painting something white, I get it tinted white. Because if you just go straight white out of the bucket, a lot of times, no matter what brand, it's a little translucent. So there's a pro tip for you. Get your whites tinted white. They cover much better. So I'm planning on doing 2 coats regardless. I'm going to be using my Graco Ultimate MX2 695, and also I used my spray pole / wand. I don't even have to get on a ladder. I can spray from the ground. This pole it can tilt at any angle, so it's perfect for the skylight. So this combination makes spraying these ceilings super easy. I know a lot of paint stores will rent a sprayer if you wanted to spray your dark wood ceiling. This ceiling that I had got over 30 years of use out of it, so I felt bad painting it, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to be so much brighter, and it'll get another 30, 40 years. So stay tuned. I'm going to get some footage of me spraying the primed with oil-based stain blocking primer cedar ceiling.
All right, so here I am spraying the first coat of the satin paint on the ceiling. I'm using a 415 tip, a Graco paint pole, and a Graco 695 Ultimate Max 2. So great equipment to spray this ceiling. This is how I do it. All right, here we go with the second coat using the same tip, a 415, and all the same other equipment. Love the satin finish on the first coat. The second coat's really going to make it pop. Be sure to leave a comment below and let me know what you think of how my ceiling turned out. And also let me know what you think about the paint color and my tile selection.
All right, guys, got the ceiling primed with the oil base, stain blocking primer. It was a dark cedar ceiling that had been also stained over the years, 30-year-old ceiling. So freshened it up with Kills Original oil-based stain blocking primer, 2 coats of that, 2 coats of Richards Signature Series Satin. Took 5 gallons of the stain blocking primer to do 2 coats, and then also 5 gallons of the Richards Signature Series Satin. All in all, I'm pretty happy with that. Also did a little work on the island that I'm going to be removing. Got the top off. You remember it went over to here, and then there was a little mail slot thing. So that's gone. Right now I'm working on, there's power over here, so I'm going to test them out, see what kind of situation I got with the power. Flashlight. Got one in here where there was a microwave. And then there's that box that's on the counter. So it's got conduit coming all the way from the floor. So I was going to try and save this cabinet maybe. It does have some good storage. So see what I can do. But definitely opened it up without that across here. It went all the way across. So there it is. Yep, I'm going to be doing a video of repainting these cabinets. That's not going to work. So stay tuned. Oh, I did a paint sample of a light gray I'm doing, also Richards Signature Series Satin. There's it in the corner. It's kind of shadowed in here. That's just 1 coat of the paint. So there it is. It's the Signature Series called Metro 0530 on the color swatch. So many grays just on this one color wheel. I thought this would match the tile. Brought the tile outside. Whenever you're going to do try to match a color, look at stuff outside because it always brings in colors from its surroundings. So good natural lighting. So this is going to be the tile in the great room here. The rocks are covered at the moment, but I put a little gray up there just to see. But I'll check back in and we'll see.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I've got all kinds of how-tos, tips and tricks, and even some project videos. So subscribe, check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.